Hello guys and welcome to my new Let's Play of Cards, an early access free-to-play World War II card game. Before we begin, I just want to say a special thank you to Big Games Machine for providing me with my early access copy of this game. But as I said, it's free to play, so links down in the description if you'd like to just pick it up and play it for yourself. So, today, in part 1, I'm going to be doing the training aspect of this game, because... well, first off, the servers are offline, so I can't actually go online, but also I haven't been online at all, and I don't really think I'm that good. So, training it is. But in part 2, regardless of how good I am, I will go up against some actual players, so we can see if I can beat a human opponent. Also, ignore this deck. I have not actually made this deck properly yet. Maybe it'll be there then for the next time. Anyway, in this game, you have 5 main decks. You have Japan, the USA, the Soviet Union, Great Britain, and Germany. They all have their own sort of specializations, I think. I'm not 100% sure on this, but from what I saw when I played through them, I believe Japan has quite a few death rattles, and for those who don't know, that means when your card dies, it deals an effect to the game, to the opponent, to you. So that's Japan's special ability, or speciality, as far as I saw. The US seems to have sort of cards geared towards upgrading the amount of money, credits, with a K in this game, I believe it is. That's sort of their specialization. I keep saying that wrong. They sort of upgrade the amount they can get out there and upgrade their units. Soviet Union so specializes in dealing damage to the opponent at the cost of themselves. Britain specializes in defense, and Germany specializes in attack. I can't say 100% sure that's how it works. I believe that's how it works. Play it for yourself, by all means, or go check out our videos on the game. Just to confirm that I'm not actually making all of this up, let me start my timer. That would be a good idea. Right, so, Britannia. Let's start a battle. Oh, and I'm versing the US. It looks like. Oh, hold on. Let me just I'll thank myself in the editing suite. Something like this. That'll do. Right. So, if you want a point of reference, think Hearthstone, except it has a few other features. I mean, it has its taunts, it has its death rattles, but this game also has artillery, airplanes, and a front line. You'll see all of this in a moment, but first off, we got to choose our mulligan. A mulligan is where you can choose a card and say, no, throw that one back in the deck and I'll pick something else out. We've actually got fairly lucky for a first draw. I'll dump one of my, for the kins, because I definitely don't need 2 of these, and I doubt I'm going to get any enemy tanks that's really worth using this on. So, I'll throw one away, and here I am. So, because I got 4 cards, I go first. The person with 5 cards goes second. It's what they get as a consolation prize, so I can have a cup of tea, which gives British units +2 defense. I could play that, but I don't have any units. I have my capital, or my HQ, which is Alexandria. If that dies, then I lose the game. And they have, of course, theirs on their side. So, Humber Mark II. And that puts it in the... when you play a card, it puts it in the support column. To attack the enemy, unless you're an artillery or a plane, you have to move to the front line, and then you can engage the enemy. So, there's always this contested ground in the center. You'll see it in a moment. Also, each of these have their own special effects. So because it's a tank, it can move and attack during the same turn, but not the same turn as played. And this one has Fury, which means it can attack twice each turn. Okay? I'll be showing off different abilities that show up. So, got that? Good. Let's go next turn. So, the enemy, the USA, will play their next card. Or the first card, even. What do they got? M8 Greyhound. They got Blitz. Can operate a move on the same turn they come into play, but they haven't. And passive effects, yeah. So, when this when this unit is in the front line, friendly units in the support line have +1 attack. Great for artillery, great for planes. Not so great for infantry because they can't actually fight unless they get on the actual line, unless they have an effect which says otherwise. So, I don't appear to have got anything else that's really that good. I could for the kin and immediately destroy this, but there's no real point. I could just totally just cash in on this. You know what? I'll move it up. I can move. That's 1 credit. Moving costs credits. This is your income, by the way. 1 of 2. It increases 1 every turn. So I get my cap upgraded every turn. So I can do more fins, summon more fins. Generally gets easier, but so is the enemy, so higher class units come out as the game progresses. Again, if you've seen Hearthstone, it's basically a similar or same concept. Hopefully I'm not saying stuff you just don't understand. Like, oh god, what's he talking about? Crazy. I could attack, which would deal a total of 1 damage. Or I could, actually, will do. I'll give it a cup of tea. And move on. So, it's got 5. That gives it to all your units. So I could easily win an engagement. How many cups of tea do I have? I'm on my 3rd one. Whoa. Why do I have so many? Okay, let's on my next infantry division. So, this increases the defense of my capital. Like I said, the British are more focused on defense. So they, as far as I can tell, they're one of the few factions that have, like, major, improvements to their HQ. Anyway, I don't have enough credits to do anything. I'll have some of that, so... Well, the 30th Regiment. Quite a strong unit, stronger than mine. Can have fortification, give my HQ plus 7 defense. But what I want to do is actually put these men up to the front line. So what I could do, it would kill it, but I could make it so this would trade, because they could kill my unit here without actually doing anything. Although, if I give them another cup of tea... Ha! Now you can't kill me! And I can kill you, potentially. Well, I can't kill you right now, but I can make it so you cannot trade. Unless you want to trade with this, of course. Freedom? Okay, they've actually improved it. Now it can survive, now it can't survive. But my unit can. So, we got another Humber Mark II, let's place that down. And let's attack it. Knock it out the fight. Now they'll have to attack with the Greyhound to trade. And that'll give me 1 card, Board Supremacy. Although, I could do this. And save myself the hassle. God bless the Queen, and God save her. And God save the cups of tea which I keep providing my troops. Oh, Woken Giant. Deal 2 damage to the unit on the front line, destroyed. If you destroy it, draw a card. Oh, what's that? Is that... Start? A Stort? M5 Stort? Oh, a Spitfire. I can actually play that. Very well. Play the Spitfire. So, airplanes, they can attack across the entire battlefield and prevent enemy bombers from attacking other targets on the same front. But they are affected by some cards, like I think Germany has a specific card which grounds air forces. So they have their own effects, but they're really good to have in your army. Now, let's conquer the front line and move on. I can actually play this, deal 5 damage directly to their tanks, which I probably do want to do. Plus free defense, gain another credit slot. Yeah. Okay, draw 2 cards. I think I will. Thank you very much. Deal 2 damage to an enemy and pin it. Desert Rats? No, actually, I want to do that. Deal 2 damage. Bam. And then deal 5 damage. And there we go. Let's start attacking. I'm only dealing 1 damage right now, but that should improve when my Spitfires get to attack next turn. Have I clicked end turn? I clicked it now. Also, get rid of this. Oh, what's this? Is this another goddamn tank? It's a Sherman! An M4 Sherman! If you control the front line, draw a card. On deployment, though. So they can't do that now, and yep, the US has really pulled ahead in their credits, and now they're giving their troops extra attack and defense. So this Sherman is actually the strongest fin on the battlefield, and will destroy my Spitfires in 1 go. Right, I guess there's no point... Well, I'll play what I have first. Let's play my Hurricane. Now, I could trade. I could. But to get to the front line, they have to go through my Humber. So, and I can attack their HQ straight out, so I might as well wait for them to make the trade rather than doing it myself. And I can attack with my Hurricane because it's the Blitz ability, so it can operate and move on the same turn, as we discussed last time. So, good thing I didn't actually play these fortifications, because that would have ruined everything. But next turn, I probably might as well, since I'll have nothing else to spend my credits on. Well, they're really building up their support line, aren't they? But they haven't attacked. So, the guard ability. So if you place this, adjacent units cannot be targeted, except by bombers and artillery. So what I can do is I could actually place it in between the Spitfires and my capital, or I keep saying capital, but it's Alexandria, and they could not attack that, but they could attack the Hurricanes and the 5th Brigade. What I'll do is I'll place it here. Capital's doing fine. I'll make sure I get my attacks off first. In fact, because they haven't done it properly, I might even be able to kill them next turn, depending. So yeah, if I haven't played my fortifications, probably good that I'm not doing that. Make sure you do the things that don't really matter last. Oh, destroy a random... Oh, you destroyed my mostly useless unit. Well done. Looks like... they're doing such inefficient trades. But I've lost control of the front line. And they have to control the front line. But it doesn't matter, because they don't have a taunt up, and I have a Spitfire which can literally just go BAM! BAM! Take that, US! Rule Britannia! There we go. So, that is the essentials of this game. Now, let me play something that let me play a faction that I'm not actually accustomed to. I played Britain a few times. Let's do, Japan, shall we? So like I said, this faction seems to have above average death rattles for their sort of speciality. Let's see. What do I want? Pin all ground forces, deal 1 damage them? Not bad. Don't need 2 of these, so I guess I'll mulligan 1 of them. Looks like I'm going first again. The Rising Sun. Not bad. I just need to control the front line. So, I can't actually play anything, so first turn is kind of a bust. So, what does Stalingrad have? Played? What have they played? The 89th Infantry Regiment, Guard. So, I can play this. Smokescreen. So, Smokescreen makes it so this unit cannot be attacked until it has moved or attacked. Which is quite good if the enemy has massive, massive, massive loads of artillery. Which the Soviet Union actually can. I've already played a plane. And Bloody Sickle, yep, deal 1 damage to your HQ and 1 ground unit. Or, sorry, not just 1 ground unit. I believe it's... Oh, to a ground unit, yes, that is just to 1. Okay, right, what I'll do then is... If I move this up, I can then play these 2. I can draw a bunch of new cards, and I can just do this. Might as well get this out the way, get as many cards as I can. See what I got to work with. Okay, and... God damn it. I don't have credits for that anyway. Right, let's see what they do. More planes. And they attack. I've lost control of the front line, but their guard unit is now dead. Right, which gives me a little bit to play with, so... Okay. Let's play. They've only got 1... But that doesn't matter, because that is enough to kill their plane. So, play this, and that's all I've got. Repair all damage units, giving it +1/1. I could play that already. I could blitz this, make it go up to the front line. You know what, why not? Oh. What is that? The 84th Regiment. Never guard, extremely goddamn strong. I mean, Christ, 8 health? Okay, let's see if I can get through this. Plus... Oh, that's really good. Yeah, I definitely want this. Infantry, get +1. It's actually an incredible amount of attack. So I've got 1. This needs 0 to attack, so I would have to trade regardless, so I might as well try and take out these. Yeah. So there we go, that's a plane taken out. Oh, they're attacking my capital. I'm just gonna say capital, it just feels right. I've been playing too much Hearts of Iron. Oh! Deal free damage, and they've killed everybody. Oh, God. Okay. Blitz. Deal 2 damage to a random enemy. Well, I can play my own 0, which on deployment gives me 1 damage. But what I'll do... Actually, if I combine these 2 together, then I could actually kill that. What I'll do, though, is I'll get some infantry down to my support line, so I at least have something. Both of these would kill that plane if they try and attack. I could play Imperial Order, but I think I want to do that after I get my 0 out. So, we'll leave it for a turn. I know I have Blitz, I could have moved up, but I want them to occupy the front line. Although, looks like they're trading there. And I played another Guard division, Christ! Okay, I can deal with this. So, I'll play a 0, and I can do 1 damage immediately. And if I give the Imperial Order, should I wait till I play another 0? You're not gonna wait till I play another 0. Yeah, I can take that one. I can take that 1 damage, or tank it, either one. Oh, what is this? Katushka. And is that some? Oh God, damn it! That's artillery for you, by the way. They can attack with impunity, pretty much, and cannot receive damage. When they attack, at least. But what I can do is I can attack it with a plane. So I can play a 0, which actually, I can do this. Bam! Gone. And I can attack it with another plane, but what I'll do is I'll play this. Oh, it's repair all damage units, and yeah, I read that wrong. If I was given to all, just repair a damage unit. In which case, I think I'll leave it. I'll wait till they actually get damaged. So, might as well wipe you out. 1 damage. There we go, and they can no longer attack with impunity. And I can play this. Do they both guard each other? How does this work? Deal free damage. I thought you would have picked the 0. If I was playing against a player, they would obviously pick probably more efficient routes. But thank God it's training and they have a bit of mercy. So, yeah, I'll play this now. And that gives me enough power to wipe out... Well, I guess I could have wiped it out anyway, but I have enough power to trade with this. But it's not on the front line, so it's not actually a priority. I could deal 1 damage, though. Yeah. Pin all troops, 1 damage. And that lets me do this trade. And... do I attack, or should I play something? You know what? We'll play something. Got a massive air force. No ground troops, just air. But they're all pinned so they can't move. Oh, also you can send the messages. Curses! Ah! Greetings, my friend. Like an evil goddamn madman. Oh my God, they've played the 95th Rifle Regiment. My God, a 7-5? I wish I kept that pin all units. But do I have enough for lethal? I'm close to lethal. In fact, they can't stop me right now. Next turn I achieve lethal, and I've got Death Rattles, which will deal 2 damage to the enemy HQ. I've won regardless unless they can immediately KO me. Which they can't. No. They have 10, and... oh wait, these guys... No, they don't have blitz, so they have to move. Well, they have to attack the next turn. They can only move. And I've won. Air power. Take that. Take that, Soviet Union. Japanese victory. There we go. So, we'll do one more. And because I know you're all screaming for it, Germany. Let's see what Germany has to offer. Okay, looks like I'm going second this time, and I'm blessed with quite a few number ones. Or one crit ones. Sudden strike. Destroy a unit that costs 3 crits or less. I guess I don't need all of these ones, so... Okay, I'll toss you. Let's see if we can get something a bit more powerful for the late game. Yeah, that's alright, I suppose. Right, let's play the Panzer II, shall we? I'm actually the first one to put something down. I'm fighting Japan. Yes, Germany and Japan. Playing a card game, I suppose. I was gonna say at war, but I guess they are just playing a goddamn card game, so... Oh, there's priority. Damage all units. Damage to 1 unit. If you have an air unit on the battlefield, deal free damage. Okay. Panzer Grenadier can move and attack during the same turn. He would die immediately, though, so might as well trade up. Well, if I play this, that'll give me +1 defense. And then I could attack and sit. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's on the front line. Ah, I should read these more. Well, whatever, trade. You may notice I'm usually bad at card games because I don't read the effects. I refer you to my Yu-Gi-Oh! Playthrough. Not that it would have mattered, it would have killed them right there. But now they're all pinned, so let's play... how about... Yeah, let's get the planes out. Now, Japan! Do you just have, like, the most expensive troops in the world back there? Okay, Panzer Grenadier. And... we'll tackle the plane. I could take the front line, but, I want to see what they're gonna play. Oh, deal damage, 1 damage to everyone. Tora, Tora, Tora. Okay, but I can give myself 3 credits next turn. I could pretty much play my entire hand at that point. I'll leave that for now. It could come in handy if something big pops up in my deck. In the meantime, Panzer free. Oh, and I got a Panzer IV! I guess move up to the front line. Well, I'm set for next turn. Unless I never deal 1 damage to everybody, in which case my front line just goes kaput. Oh, what do we got there? Oh, well, whatever, it's gone. Right, a Panzer III J. Should I get another Panzer out? Should I get the Panzer IV? I definitely gotta get the Panzer IV, I mean, come on. And attack. Well, they played no one. I guess my front line's going kaput. Okay. Yeah, I can give myself 6 creds next turn. You know what? I will play that. And play this. And move you up. Got an entire backline filled with, like, heavy tanks. Next turn, I'll be able to move them all up and attack. Amphibious, destroy an enemy unit. I don't know why I'm reading all. Destroy an enemy unit that has 3 or less attack. Okay. Well, I've got 11k. Move up. Move up. I'll attack first. Pretty much almost got lethal anyway. Yeah, next turn. Japan, what you doing? Not doing anything. What did you draw? Show me your hand! Show me your goddamn hand, Japan! What did you draw? Let's get overkill. Let's get overkill. Bam! Japan fell to German might. Okay. Well, that is the basics of cards. Thank you for watching, folks. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you would like the part 2. I mean, I'll probably be doing a part 2 anyway, because I want to see what the online's like. Like, set the servers down right now, but I should be able to do it next time. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Again, links down in the description. It's free to play. Give it a try. Get your starter packs, build a deck, and conquer the world of card games. If only World War II was actually settled with a card game, there'll be a few million more people left in the world. Right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Later, guys.